What's up, my precious little pack, and welcome back to VEGA Conflict once more. So the planet strike has begun. It's been going on for a little while. Not much else has been going on in-game that I am aware of. That's right, go towards the middle. Any of you that don't have a nasty surprise awaiting. But I hope that y'all can get something to advance and steadily move down the line of everything in VEGA Conflict. Because the game will be getting harder, but it isn't harder now. This is a level 45, and before in the Planet Strike they awarded 60,000. Well, they still reward 60,000, so that's a benefit. They didn't go off and mess with that and take that out. And I can't see any visible increase in damage because my fleet always comes out when I do that and auto it myself, well, manually. At them being below 100%, it's usually just one ship that took damage and instant repair. But I saw no visual difference, and I made sure by hitting a few of the 60s so far, 45s. Give me a minute to get my words straight. But the prizes are the Rapture Cruiser, Valkyrie Carrier, Eagle Frigate, Scythe Destroyer, Gariel Cutter, and the Dread Battleship. The Battleship, the Frigate, and the Carrier would be the ones that I'd go after first. Then I'd go after the Cruiser, the Cutter, and the Destroyer. As for other things, I'm actually going to be focusing on unlocking the reusable items because I actually have an idea for lower level fleets, and they actually involve using these guys. And these are just going to be things to help players advance that I'll do in my spare time. Spectral Armor, that's one that I'd have to play with to see what use is. But I'm going to go through, I'm going to get everything unlocked as usual. The general idea will be to play around with each item and see just what is capable and what isn't. So for things like these, Gemini Driver, it loses some range for the extra damage of having the double barrel. That's fine. I'd have to test it and see how long the reload is, how much damage it does per shot, and then how easily I could easily push it up with a destroyer and shield bypass to take out the target underneath. The Brutal Hydra Missile is one that I never even used the normal Hydra Missile because I went... No, I did. I used the normal Hydra Missile. I'd have to play with it to see how it is. But weight is the exact same as the normal version, but it has less max range. Normal one's like 4,000. And then the squadrons that we get with the Valkyrie Carrier during this one are the Raider Squadrons. They're very high damage for their small weight and everything like that for a carrier of tier 3 or tier 4. And their downfall, though, is their range. A carrier would have to be closer. It would be a good self-defense tactic for targets to have to close in, but wouldn't be useful for countering destroyers or something like that if your fleet gets wiped out. Other thing, ionized optics. This is one that it's debatable as to whether it would be used more often. It just depends on whether you want bonus shield damage or not, because if not, I would just go for the normal research, but we have to boost the range. The Net Torpedo, I still don't even have any of them in my base, so I don't see the use of them, especially when we have... What are you? The Arrestor Beam right here. What's the use of having that when we have the Arrestor Beam and the Arrestor Beam turrets for the bases with better stasis at max? But yeah, they have lower range, but they're going to hit the target every time no matter what. Just make sure I don't have a filter on. I almost had to have the vector torpedo and stuff like that unlocked. I'm just slowly building everything up. Yeah, see, here's the arrestor beam. Oh yeah. Very good range on it compared to... Yeah, it's got no blind spot, so it would be better for keeping a single ship on lockdown. But let's get back into it and hit another 45. Shouldn't be that hard to find one. As I said. But as you saw, this is a no carrier thing, a no carrier deployment with my fleet because my carrier's refitting, and I'll explain that probably towards the end of this video. But I'm taking advantage of the 40% off the refit to fit my carrier with the harmonic agility support field, so I can put the field on it and whatnot. But the reason I strafe backwards away from the target is to keep the carrier away just a little bit longer, to buy myself just a bit more time. The battleships, you can rotate them so that they're facing inwards a bit so that they fire at targets. They come within range as well. But as you can see, mine works just as well because of the cruisers. And I will be playing the lower level events with low level ships. Right now I just don't have the ships fit. So I'll probably be taking Revelation cruisers and stuff in the Planet Strike, and I'll build up some VEGA stuff to take into the Sector Strike so I can see just how rough it is. And then work out just how easily anyone could advance through other means. Hey look, there's the last piece for the vector torpedo. But I'm gonna clear out the prizes and stuff like that, and I'll see what fittings I can come up with. And before I go, I'd like to say thank you for any and all support on the VEGA series. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps. And if you want to see more of certain series or games, let me know what games I've played on the channel before that you want to see more often, as well as other games that I may play and add to the channel in the near future. So whenever something like that comes up, smash the like button for me so I can tell. And other than that, that's going to be it for this video, everybody. Good luck and the best of luck to low levels in the Planet Strike and getting what you want to advance and what you need. And that's going to be it. I'll see you all later.